Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. With a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mon looks to throw. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Mon. Smith with a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Mon. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They go play action here. Mon. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second and a yard. Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally you want to take that away from a quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket, sometimes get out of it, big plays result. I want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol. Here's Hill. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. A first carry for Samaje Perine. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On 1st down, Cook. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give. This is Cook. And he's got some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Mon going to throw it. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An option handoff here to Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Second down and 8. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Pirine. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll run it here with Pirine, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Pirine. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. First down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On 2. Check, 54, 11, empty.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff to Mixon, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. Oh, good move. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Gotta go.
Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Shifts by him, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On the carry, it's Love. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
12.
Burrow on play action. This pass complete to Higgins. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. To try again after the sack. Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their 1st possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Mon. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
That's what
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Burrow will throw. That's taken in by Higgins. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Phillips. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. Throwing on second and long. Burrow, he finds his running back, Mixon. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
11.
On third down, Burrow. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Big end. Say, three.
Mon now off of play action. And this one is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And some room to work. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Hey, we got 4 down. Check 99.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Lets it fly for Thielen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Viking first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's second down. And that's out quickly to Chase. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He completes it to Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check 26, check 26.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking deep for Jennings. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
11 MT, tape.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man, I got you.
They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Come get some. He don't want it. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Bulldozes past him. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Again, here's Pirine. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Here's Pirine. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And a give this time to the tailback. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. Muscles him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Now Burrow loses the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Minnesota, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,